on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes.
Do you think that worked?
Bella Rita, it is Why Wednesday, and oof, had a lot of stuff going on. So
you had a lot of stuff going on. That's so unusual because you usually spend so much time like laying on the beach and taking naps. And Jay, do you believe you had a lot going on?
I can't even imagine that. I can't imagine that, Sean.
Jay Levine, Heart of Influence, we got this. We're exploring the only attainable superpower. What's up, brother? And yes, we are very confident that there is one and only one attainable human superpower. We're exploring it today. The ability to cause yes with people, also known as integrity-based human influence, because we don't want to lose and see it, include people, because it's about how we all win it today. So, Bella Rita, who is here today?
Here for Andrea Lamonaco and Jay Levine's
Of course, Angela Monaco, what a growth-driven, heart-centered, integrous woman committed to mastery, and that woman makes stuff happen. Let's go.
That woman does make stuff happen. Let's first introduce from New York, licensed title agent and sales executive, brings 17 plus years of combined B2B and consumer sales experience serving the real estate industry with a focus on exponential client services. Real estate savvy problem solver, combines hands-on experience renovating and selling homes with a reputation for delivering creative solutions, focused support, community-driven professional, lifelong Bergen County resident, committed to service as a volunteer fighter, and youth basketball coach. Let's welcome to the show, Justin Greffing.
Justin, warm welcome to the G and Andrea Heart of Influence, and we kick this show off with a fun fact. Justin, because Plato, the Greek philosopher, said, play a game with me for an hour, and we will learn more about each other than if we speak for a year. So this is a headline fun fact, not a story. If a story comes out, Bella has the Chuck Barris Gong Show gong, but we don't want to break that out on anybody. So it's a proud moment, adventurous moment, shocking moment, surprising moment. For example, could be we were up at 5 o'clock in the morning shooting for 6 hours on location Sunday morning, getting eaten by greenies on LBI. That could be a headline fun fact. So Justin, please, what is your headline fun fact that will make us say, Justin?
No way!
Please.
Fun fact was when I was in high school, I was in a movie with Sean Connery.
No, dude, I don't care. I'm moving this. I'm moving this right now. I'm destroying everything. This is amazing. What was the movie? Because here is my James Bond autographed picture of each of the James Bonds, including Sean Connery. That is amazing. And what was the movie?
So the movie was called Finding Forrester. It was about a a writer and a basketball. So I was a part of the basketball team. So I was called a featured extra. So, we were there for 2 weeks. It was a lot of fun.
That's who you're named after, right?
I am named after Sean Connery, for real. My dad was a huge James Bond fan. I love that. It's an awesome way to kick us off. Justin, Finding Forrester, I've seen it. Wonderful movie. We'll have to watch again. I'm blind. Belle can pick you out. Let's go get it. So thank you for that. Justin, Belle, who else is here?
Thank you, Justin and Roland from Bloomfield, New Jersey, hospital marketing development executive with over 30 years of success structuring and executing strategic health ventures and partnerships that expand potential volume, revenue, and physician alignment. Senior healthcare strategist and team leader, a trusted partner to executive leadership with a demonstrated ability to guide and motivate multidisciplinary teams in pursuit of complex growth initiatives, community relations and marketing insight experts that build enduring stakeholder relationships, and leveraging deep understanding of regional healthcare trends to support effective service line expansion. Let's welcome to the show, Kevin Keel.
Kevin, welcome to Jay and Andrew's Heart of Influence on this Wednesday. Appreciate you being here. And Kevin, please, your headline, fun fact.
I did a 60 minutes segment with Harry Carson. And the fun fact is that our couch made 60 minutes during the interview when Harry was being interviewed. And we were doing the interview based on concussion management and NFL players, what happens to them after they retire. They don't have the trainer. They don't have the time clock. They let themselves go. And how did they get themselves back into better health? So we were very proud of that. But the couch made the segment.
Awesome. Let's go. Couch is in it. Thank you, Kevin, for being here. Let's rock and roll.
Sure.
Let's rock and roll. Coming from New York, retirement income strategist and trusted guide helps individuals and families prepare for life milestones by turning today's earnings into tomorrow's reliable income streams. Risk manager and legacy protector designs plans that guard against market velocity and healthcare surprises while securing multi-generational wealth transfer. Relationship-driven financial advocate partners with clients through every stage of life, empowering confident decisions for accumulation to distribution and beyond. Let's welcome to the show, Bill Cummings.
Bill, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. And please, Bill, our headline, fun fact.
All right. I know I had mentioned hockey earlier on, so why not continue with a little fun fact about me? This nice smile, it's not all real. So as you know, hockey players take a few off the mouth, happens here and there. And it is what it is. Maybe who I am today. And my little 5-year-old, he's playing now too. So he's got to look forward to it as well.
Good. Awesome, Bill. Appreciate it. Maybe I'll go with a corollary hockey fun fact, Bill. So remind me of that, please.
Okay.
Bill, warm welcome to Jay and Andrew's Heart of Influence. Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome, Bill, to the Heart of Influence and hanging out with Bill from Bridgewater, New Jersey, director of a sports medicine guiding a team of 90-plus high-performing reps while executing national and customized initiatives to constantly surpass annual sales targets across multiple orthopedic and capital product categories. Innovation champion and business analyst that leads new technology launches and applies critical business analytics to translate insights into sustainable revenue expansions. Customer engagement leader and operational partner, build high-impact relationships with key stakeholders while ensuring operational excellence supports long-term commercial success. Let's welcome to the show, Scott Redeker.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, warm welcome to Heart of Influence. Appreciate your presence and your headline fun fact, please, Scott.
So during my 6 months studying abroad in New Zealand, I met a nice Long Island girl who I asked to become my wife. So we travel all the way around the world just to meet a Long Island girl.
That is a super cool headline fun fact. I'll go with this. My daughter's boyfriend, she met in Italy, and he's from New Jersey as well as she is. And we did not know each other going in, so I appreciate that fun fact. So Bella, please.
That is a super fun fact, and thank you, Scott. And let's go from New York, New York, regional real estate president and community leader that serves as president of a prominent North New Jersey real estate association, actively shaping market influence and community engagement. Award-winning realtor, consistently recognized for top performance and excellence in client service throughout the region. Bilingual client advocate, fluent in English and Spanish, known for her market expertise, strong client relationships, and deep involvement in industry initiatives. Let's welcome Giselle Castel. Did I get it right this time?
I was gonna say, Bella, you nailed it. You nailed that name so hard. So thank you so much for that. And I'm so happy to be here with you all today.
Giselle, it's Giselle, correct?
Yes, like Giselle Bundchen, you know, like the model. Just think of it that way.
Yes. There's a whole thing between her and Bella. It gets very confusing. It's all good. So yes, please, Giselle, what is your headline fun fact?
Absolutely. So prior to real estate, I was actually a performer where I wrote and recorded my own music and traveled South America performing songs in Spanish.
Oh, excellent. My Spanish speaking background is I took Spanish for 6 years, and I know Estás Susana en Casa from the dialogues of 7th grade. That's about it. But Giselle, that is amazing. Warm welcome to Jay and Andrea's Heart of Influence. Giselle, maybe not as fun as traveling the world singing, but a little bit of fun. Are you ready?
So ready. This is more fun now. Don't worry.
More fun now. Let's go. Welcome, Giselle, and from Midland Park, New Jersey, Doctor of Laws with over 5 decades of expertise spanning prosecution, litigation, and high-level estate planning administration, planning, elder law, asset prevention, and probate expense reductions for families and business owners, trusted for delivering sophisticated, tax-efficient strategies that safeguard wealth, ensure business succession, and uphold family legacies with precision and integrity. Let's welcome Stephen Turta.
Warm welcome to Jay and Andrea's Heart of Influence, and please, your headline fun fact.
My fun fact would be many years ago, I was a guest at the White House and slept in the Lincoln bedroom for 2 nights.
Whoa.
And thereafter went to Camp David for another 3 nights.
Dude, I mean, you like in the CIA?
No, I was not, but I really can't go into too much more.
Look at that. Whoa. So can we call you Bond for the rest of the show?
Sure.
All right, let's go. So Bond is present. Midland Park Panthers are also present. Let's go get it.
Let's go get it. Welcome, Bond, to the Heart of Influence. And next up, a woman that brought this all together from Morris Plains, New Jersey, private mortgage banker with Wells Fargo, the only team in the entire company that works exclusively with high net worth individuals, handling complex cash flow, navigating the gray area of loan world. Starting in mortgages in 2006, the immediate past president of Local Builders Association cares deeply about people supported by the industry, getting involved in any way to care for and support each of them individually. Let's welcome Miss Andrea Lamonaco.
Andrea, happy White Wednesday. Please, your fun fact, Andrea.
So I don't mean to steal Justin's thunder, but I was an extra in a movie. It was the new Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh!
2007.
Amazing.
I was a pedestrian, but my car was also on the street on M Street. So if you see an old jalopy of a Honda Civic, that was my car too.
Andrea, I'm thankful though your body was not snatched. Am I clear?
God.
Let's go, Andrea. Bella Rita, that brings us to
someone, I don't know, just someone from New Milford, New Jersey, somebody, known as a real estate expert, court appointed in divorce and estate matters, and team leader, consistently ranked among the highest performers in the region, and one of the most recognized brokerages in the country, able to serve clients nationwide. Also an affiliate of Caligy Recovery, a national leader in helping surgical practices recover unpaid insurance claims, a devoted husband and father of two, coaching youth baseball, basketball, and soccer over the past decade, has proudly served as a sponsorship chair for the local Little League, spearheading initiatives that have raised more funds than any other period in the league's history. Let's welcome the one, the only Jay Levy.
A warm welcome to your and Andrew's Heart of Influence. Thanks for putting this together today. And listen, everybody, having a little bit of fun, super energized, but it takes a lot to assemble human beings, and the power and value of introduction when people assemble a group for you and you get to participate and eat at that table. Jay and Andrew, you've done that. Brother, great job. And headline fun fact, please.
Yeah. So first off, that bio, amazing. It's almost like I wrote it. What I can say is that I no longer am coaching my son in sports because he is now officially in high school as of this summer. And he has his soccer tryouts this week. And today was the third day of tryouts. And as the smallest guy on the field, he was he was the only ninth grader to be on the varsity side with the varsity kids during the tryouts. So we'll see where that goes. So I'm excited for him.
And Grandpa Ziggy, what is Ziggy called in the language of grandpa-ness? What's the title?
Jaja.
Jaja. So I'm sure Jaja was smiling ear to ear. Am I hearing you correctly, Jay Levine?
You are hearing us absolutely correctly, 100%.
So quick fun fact is Jay's father-in-law, his son's grandfather, for years, and with all of the daughter's private doctor.
Sean, you guys are cutting in and out just a little bit.
Freshman. Oh, okay, sorry. And then in fun energy, we did beat New Milford every time we played them when she was in high school, though, Jay, just for fun. But I'm sure that New Milford's going to beat Emerson and the boys, as your son is there, and her.
Lost you again. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulty. Sean, Bella, we lost you. Or me. No, I see everyone else moving. Just a moment. It's raining here in northern Jersey. Maybe the building is having an issue. Give us 1 second.
Yeah, I think they're frozen, it looks like.
They are stuck and frozen. That's part of the beginning. It's part of the experience.
That's right.
Get 1 second. I'm going to give them
I know this. We all do our day jobs better than we navigate unmuting ourselves on Zoom calls. Oh,
we're back.
JJ, test, got us?
Yes,
Much
you
better.
are there.
So I was just saying that Jay's father-in-law had a profound effect on my daughters, my family, driving us with me being blind in the private soccer lessons for years. And my daughter scored the game-winning goal to go to the state final. Jay's father-in-law was standing with me, and we're jumping up and down, hugging and crying as he narrated what had happened for me because I couldn't see it. So that is a quick earlier fun fact. So Jay, thank you for all that. And shall we do the things? And Andrea?
Let's go. Ready.
I'm going to introduce the woman doing the introducing, seated to my right. This woman started her career in influence with heart and integrity as a cute little 8-year-old on her parents' front lawn. She may still be cute, but I won't tell her that. And she progressed then to being a 7-figure business generator in the space of network marketing. Teenager network marketing, 7 figures. Come on now. That's only with this one. 24, 25, 26 years old. She became a 3-peater, but not in hoops like Michael Jordan, instead in business brokerage. Nevada's #1 business broker, male-dominated industry. And in fact, she did it 3 straight years. First woman ever to be Nevada's #1 business broker. Youngest person ever, male or female, to do it. She's like, I can go train the big guys, big gals, Fortune 500 companies, and her, yep, entrepreneurs as well. In fact, in 2019, every sales team this woman was training and developing doubled their sales. Skier, surfer, scuba diver, adventurer. I'm really certain today it's a blind man, not YouTube, but we'll see about tomorrow.
It's true. It's a whole another day.
8 figures raised for charity with the Unblinded team as a philanthropist in the past 2 years. And this woman, who is a 2-time, about to be 3-time published author, publicly battled and defeated cancer in 2023. Let's welcome to Jay and Andrea's and yours today, Heart of Influence, in her 1800th 1800 plus episode of this show, the woman that put the heart in it. the one, the only Bella Farita.
I share my fun fact. I do have to tell you, since you are visually impaired, a crazy thing, but where I am sitting, above this shoulder is Yoda back here, and above this shoulder is Darth Vader back here on this shelf. So I have a dichotomy going on, which is not how my life is. Darth Vader on one shoulder and Yoda on the other.
That is you.
That is definitely me, but I had to share that since you can't visually see it.
That's super.
But since we're on a movie track today,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the fun fact that the girlfriend scenes in the recent movie with Timothy Chalamet, what was it called?
Chalamet, Dylan, or
Bob
Bob
Dylan.
movie was,
But
yeah.
the movie with Timothy Chalamet, all the girlfriend scenes were filmed in my sister's apartment in Hoboken.
Yes.
So fun fact is Timothy Chalamet has used every toilet in my sister's house. That is true.
It is very, very true. So from that place, let's go.
From that place, the man that kind of resembles Yoda a little bit. In fact, he's the man that Tony Robbins said there's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callagy. He beats world champions like Becky at body surfing competitions. He's only one of two attorneys, so in two top 100 national jury verdicts between 2014 and 2016, and the only one that's blind out of 1.2 million attorneys. In fact, the state of New Jersey actually named him one of New Jersey's most influential attorneys. He has spoken on stages such as Disney, T-Mobile, Salesforce, Tony Robbins 18 times. And when he's not busy flying around speaking on stages, he's an incredible philanthropist that raised nearly $10 million for charity in 2 years. Let's welcome the one, the only, Sean Callagy!
Yes, I think, I'm sorry, I'm trifle deaf in the right ear. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And I said I was going to go with, hockey fun fact. So here's my hockey fun fact. I believe that the greatest sports upset in the history of organized sports was when the 1980 Miracle on Ice United States Olympic team beat the Soviet Union, thanks to Coach Herb Brooks, and the game-winning goal scored by Mike Eruzione. And now Mike Eruzione is a component part of the Unblinded World. And our event in Long Beach Island in September, Mike Eruzione will be a part of it. And on this very show that you're on, Mike is going to be a guest judge in the new evolution of the show, which we're intending on making a top 10 business podcast in the world by the end of this year. And Mike will be a guest judge with some degree of regularity as we have charitable giving and all kinds of fun things on the Heart of Influence. So that is my fun fact for today.
That is a super fun fact, Sean
Yes,
Callagy.
and I've had 5 different conversations with Mike. We've spoken on stage at the American Association of Neurosurgeons, and he is such an unbelievably heart-centered, integrous, masterful, growth-driven human. Amazing. So who's going first?
Let's kick this show off with Justin, Sean.
Justin, listen, this is what we're doing. We had a little bit of fun, but it takes something to cause yes with Mike Eruzione. It takes something to cause yes with everyone about everything. The United States of America, Disney, the NFL, the building of Netflix, Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft, all of those things and us have something in common. They were all on the other side of masterfully causing yes and causing the right yeses. So Justin, Bella will be anybody you want her to be. Heck, she could be an ideal client. She could be a charitable fundraising partner. She could be somebody famous like a Warren Buffett or Oprah Winfrey. Anyone, Justin, that would make sense to you that you're going from hello to yes with. Quick footnotes. We're not looking for pitching, hooking, closing. Yuck. Who wants that? But instead, more substance over form, and it doesn't have to be a final yes. We've got 3 minutes. It could just be a scenario where you're creating a yes to have a longer conversation. So Justin, please, who would you like Bella Verita to be?
Bella, it would be great if you could be a real estate agent here in northern New Jersey.
Bella could do that.
I'll be Jay Levine. Hello, this is Bella.
Hi, Bella. This is Justin with Carnegie Title. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, Justin. How about yourself?
Good, good. I was wondering, do you have a few minutes? I just wanted to connect with you. You were somebody that I noticed on Instagram who has a tremendous following, and you look like you're networking with some of the same people that I am, and I just thought we might be a good match.
Yeah, are you, is this another one of those like title calls and you're gonna like say I should come do all my work with you and all that blah 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 stuff?
So it is a title call because I do work for a title company, but it's not going to be like all those other ones because honestly, title is super boring and I don't really know a ton about it. But I do know about growing businesses and helping real estate agents get more business. So do you have a few minutes? I'd just love to ask you a couple of
I mean, I'm intrigued if you're calling me from a title company and don't know much about title. That I am definitely intrigued, Justin. I got like 2 minutes until my Starbucks order is probably ready to go, and I gotta hit it. But what do you got?
Fair enough. And I just wanted to really ask what percentage of your business is listings and what percentage are you working with buyers?
I would say, we've got a big listing. We're known as a listing team. So I would say, probably 60-40 listing.
Great, great. And you have a team or is it just you?
Oh, I have a team.
Okay, great, great.
I mostly just drink coffee and tell everybody what to do.
Okay, good. Well, that's amazing. What your team, you have buyers agents that work exclusively taking buyers out, showing them properties?
We do, yep.
How are they finding their business? How are you getting your leads?
So our agents go through a training program with this company called Unblinded. And they teach the 7 levers of marketing and sales process mastery. And so, we teach like speaking engagements. We don't teach posting and praying, those sorts of things. It's really about, building relationships.
Okay, fair enough. I think relationships are the only way to succeed in this business. However, you do need some substance when your people are out there. I actually have a product that my company offers called Palm Agent. It's an app that a title company like me would pay for so that you guys could use it. It'll help your agents, whether they're representing buyers or listings, level up their game so you guys stand out. Is that something that I could come in and maybe speak at one of your team meetings to show you how you could make more money faster and be more professional?
It sounds interesting. Can you send me over some information? How does that work? And then I'll pass it along to our team and see if we can get you scheduled.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I can send you some samples, and that's not a problem. It honestly is most effective to see it in action. I'd be willing to even do a Zoom meeting for your team because I can screen share my phone and I can show you how at the end of a 30-minute session, you guys can walk away with at least 3 actionable things that you could do to impact your business.
Okay, that sounds good.
Awesome. Justin, thank you. Hi, Bella.
Oh,
Who's going
my
next?
hands are cold. Going next is Kevin.
Kevin, who's Bella gonna be that you're going from hello to yes with?
Just unmute for us, Kevin.
Oh, yes, with the unmute button first.
Yes. It always makes being able to hear the scenarios way better when the unmute button is hit.
The elusive unmute button. Please, Kevin, who's
If you're
Bella?
on your phone, if you just swipe right, it usually just shows up a big unmute button.
Kevin's working on it.
There you go.
There he is.
Hey, Kevin,
Okay,
who's Bella
sorry
gonna
about
be?
that.
Oh, good. Who's Bella gonna be?
You're going to be a police officer,
Uh-oh.
and what we're trying to do at the Hudson Regional Health is that we're trying to get our police officers engaged into a comprehensive health evaluation at our 4 Hudson County hospitals. And what we're trying to do is this comprehensive health evaluation.
Oh, no,
I think I got it. You're arrested.
Yes.
You're arrested. Put your hands behind your back.
Wait, Bella, didn't you want to wear a police uniform the other day?
Yes, I would like to arrest some people. Hello, this is Officer Bella. How can I help you?
How are you, Bella? So what we're doing here in the Hudson County is that we're offering this comprehensive health evaluation. And what we're trying to do is, my personal story is this. It's a labor of love. 2 years ago, I lost a dear friend who was the head of state trooper here in Jersey City.
Oh, sorry.
And we kept talking about our health, and we kept talking about approaching 60 and getting in better health. And we talked about tomorrow, but we didn't do anything about today. And what happened was when visiting his son and daughter, he had a massive heart attack on 287 in New Jersey. And that woke me up. And one of the things with my compelling story is that I wanted to make a difference, and I wanted to go after those who take care of us. And it was a labor of love for me. And at my age and stage, I felt that, taking care of the men and women in blue was something I wanted to do in healthcare. So what we're trying to do, and the question to ask, is that we're trying to convert the officer to get or take care of themselves. The line is, "I'll die for my family," but the reality is, will you live for your family? And that's something, that's our take-home message. And we want to know what we could do to get you in on schedule at one of our 4 hospitals in Hudson County.
Oh, Kevin, absolutely such a powerful movement and cause that you are supporting. And I think what I'd love to do is like see how we can partner in getting the officers down, because I agree with you 100%, is like supporting them in living is so important. And just thank you so much for your heartfelt story. I'm so sorry for your loss. And let's see if you can come down to the precinct and we can have a little bit longer of a conversation.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Great job, Kevin. Great job, Justin. And now, Andrea and Jay, we get to the feedbackers, otherwise known as judges. Judges, this is the time in the show that you get to give back in the form of feedback. And so it's going to be 30 seconds of feedback for Justin or Kevin, something that they did great, something that they could do to improve, and then like a little scoring system, or excuse me, a little like one word of how they left you feeling. So something they did great, something they could do to improve, and then one word of how they left you feeling. And let's kick it off with Scott. And Scott, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Justin, please?
Justin, I loved how you went straight in and kind of like had that shock factor, where you're like, yeah, I don't know anything about titles though. And then like kind of like was like a very compelling like story to like, I want to listen now. Like, oh, a title guy that doesn't know anything about titles. But I think beyond that, you built rapport really quickly. And if I had, I guess, one source of feedback, I would say try to get to the point a little bit faster, but otherwise, one word, I think warm. Like you have a warm, genuine approach. So
Amazing. Scott, warmth, present. Thank you, Bella.
Thank you, Scott. And let's go, Steve. Steve, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Kevin, please?
I thought it was very, very interesting. I really, it was enjoyable. And I would say commanding him that he definitely kept my attention. And I thought he would be something that he would be a very good public speaker.
Nice. And one word for how Kevin made you feel, Steve.
Interested.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go, Giselle. How about your 30 seconds of feedback for Justin, please?
Absolutely. So Justin, I love that you didn't come in and ask for something from the person. You offered them something of value. So I think to me that was very empowering for the realtor. And I loved how quickly you pivoted when you were hit with you can just email me the info. You quickly pivoted to ask for the Zoom instead of the in person, which would still get you likely in front of their, in front of their faces so that you could make that relationship stronger. So I thought that was very well done. And
one word of how Justin made you feel, Giselle.
Absolutely. Left me intrigued.
Intrigued. Beautiful. Thank you, Giselle. Bill, I'm intrigued with you. Let's go.
I am intrigued. Let's go, Bill. Bill, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Justin, please? Or no, excuse me, for Kevin.
All right, sorry about that. Having trouble finding the audio. No, I mean, I echo the same thing Steve had said. His speaking voice is very good. Like it's I always take note of that. And he got to what he wanted. He kind of got his point across quick. So I really enjoyed. Like I think like you said, he'd be a great public speaker. And you know, he definitely left me thinking about what thinking about what he had. I guess you can say, my one word.
Thank you, Bill. Bellarita.
Let's go. Andrea, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Justin, please?
You got it. So Justin, yeah, what Giselle was saying too, like you obviously you showed up to serve, right? And I loved like how you brought some fun energy into the fact where she was like, "Let me guess, you're trying to call me about something about title," and you didn't try and deflect or pretend it wasn't true. You're like, "Absolutely, I work at a title agency. There's literally nothing else I'm really going to talk about right now." And I thought that was just a great way to change the energy of the conversation. So I would say you commanded the conversation.
Ooh, nice, Andrea. Thank you.
All the cats are starting to arrive, so I'm gonna
What was that?
all the cats are starting to arrive in the office.
Oh,
Look, they're all here now. Sorry.
And let's go, Jay Levine. How about your 30 seconds of feedback for Kevin, please?
Well, first off, both of you guys did amazing. Being put on the proverbial spot, even though there is no spot, is not always easy. But so thank you guys for your vulnerability. Kevin, what's very present to me is the sequencing of how you portray who you are to Bella at that point, because the yes that you're seeking is so incredibly pivotal, is so important, that the last thing I would ever want to see is someone not saying yes to you because of potential sequencing. So beautiful story, unbelievable share, unbelievable presence. And I would ask a few more questions to open up the listening of Officer Bella first. I'm guessing some of these police officers might need a little bit of their listening open first. Otherwise, incredible job. And the way it made me feel was connected.
Nice. Thank you, Jay Levine.
Thank you.
And Jay, you know what time it is? Andrea. Bella's actually, I think, going to be nice today to me. We'll see.
I am definitely.
Not if I can help it.
Yes, he said thank you. Thank you, Jay. And Jay, Andrea, everybody, this is the time of the show that I get to put my co-host on the hot seat in a scenario that he has no idea about, because I've been very hardly working at coming up with the scenarios for today's show. And I was having a little bit of a hard time because Bolt is not as has not as much knowledge base on James Bond as I would like him to have. So I've got 3 scenarios, Andrea and Jay, for you to choose from. You can choose one of these scenarios, or you can scratch them and come up with something much, much harder, as you do sometimes, Jay. Are you ready to hear what I have for today?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So option number 1 is, I definitely had to go with the James Bond one, but I don't remember that much about James Bond and particulars about the movie. So we're going to go with the scenario is Sean would role play Goldfinger, going from hello to yes with James Bond to hand over his Walter PPK in exchange for not being cut in half by a laser. So that is option number 1 that I got for you, Jay Levine. Option number 2 is Sean could role play Kevin, going from hello to yes with Chief George Ritchie, who is the police chief in his area, to come in, sit down, and have a conversation with him about the evaluations, and even have a speaking engagement. And then, of course, Jay and Andrea, we could do a reverse role play for Justin, going from hello to yes. We'll go, Jay, with your broker, to come in and do a speaking engagement for his title company. So those are the 3 options I have for you today. Jay and Andrea, any of those tickle your fancy, or do you have something much harder cooking up in that squirrely brain of yours?
No, I actually really feel strongly about, had a great conversation with Kevin over the last few days and love his mission, and would love to hear, I'd love to hear Sean, role playing that. If Andrea, if you're cool with that. And I would love, just because of the singing, acting background, I would love for Giselle Gastel to play our chief of police, if she would be so kind.
Giselle, are you up for playing the chief of police?
Let's do this.
All right. So Kevin, if you want to share just a few important facts about your mission with Sean, and he is going to go from hello to yes with Giselle. And Giselle, when you're done, can we please talk about that arrest of Sean Callaghan?
Absolutely.
So Kevin, the yes we're looking for from the police chief, and what town is it of, Bell?
It would just be for Hudson County, and then where the four hospitals are is in Bayonne, Jersey City, Hoboken, and Secaucus.
Got it. And what's the yes we're seeking, Kevin?
To get the PBA, to get the officers scheduled at the hospital to take care of their comprehensive health evaluation, to get them to join us, to get them to come in to get their evaluation.
And the facilities accept their insurance, I presume, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So, and Giselle, how about your Miss Jones, the head of all of it?
Sounds good.
Okay. So, hello, is this, or Chief Jones, I should say. Hello, is this Chief Jones?
Yes, this is she. May I ask who I'm speaking with?
Yeah, hey, Chief Jones. This is Kevin. Kevin Keel. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is it still a good time for you?
Absolutely, Kevin. I look forward to it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Chief Jones. I know how busy you are, all the things going on. If I may ask, I'm super grateful for it. But what prompted you to even accept this call with me in the first place? And again, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So I heard that you had an interesting health initiative that you wanted to present to us, and I would love to hear more about it to see if it's a good fit.
Cool. And can I ask this? Any other health initiatives, or like what's the why behind it for you? Obviously, you care about the officers. Anything more I should know before I start sharing?
Absolutely. So we want to make sure that our officers are well taken care of, and also that we're getting them the best in-network coverage possible so that it's not hitting their pockets overly as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Chief Jones. So from that place of looking to serve the officers and have low out of pocket, can I share a few things that may or may not resonate with you?
Great.
Yeah, awesome. So again, my name is Kevin, and I work with and represent the 4 local hospitals. I'm a Jersey guy through and through, and I know that Hudson County is the cornerstone of northern New Jersey in so many ways. And I thank you for all that you do to keep Hudson County residents and people safe. And what we've created, Chief Jones, is something to give the most incredible level of care. So it's a detailed protocol to make sure that the officers have the most comprehensive evaluation of their health. And it's also designed to acknowledge them, to recognize them, to be present to what they do for the Hudson County citizens and community. What would make this different is, yes, I don't think there's any possibility that anywhere else could they get a more comprehensive examination, number one. But number two, that our people are going to be trained to greet them, to acknowledge them, to honor them in this special program. And third, having something that is detailed, cohesive, we'll call it an ecosystem, wrapped around this initiative is also, we believe, statistically, we've worked with AI on this, is going to have a much higher degree of participation. So you have this beautiful acknowledgement of who they are, their health be taken care of. It would also just boost morale, energy for how they're going to be acknowledged and received in their healthcare journey and recognized in their Hudson County community. And then in terms of economics, the coverage is accepted. So there's incredibly low to zero out of pocket for the officers. And this is a tremendous no-brainer. The only way, Chief Jones, this wouldn't make sense is if you had some other group of hospitals proposing something different, and simply, with the Hudson County community, because we are it, and we're ready to receive. So Chief Jones, my simple proposal is not that you just accept all I said. We only had 3 minutes for today, but that we'd have a follow-up conversation of 30 minutes where I can go through all of dotting I's, crossing T's, give you every specific detail of a wonderful PowerPoint. And we also have data on all the things I'm saying, not just my ideas, not just my thoughts, but the data on participation, on boosting morale for other initiatives like this that have occurred in these United States of America. So Chief Jones, simply, how would it resonate with you or not to have a 30-minute follow-up conversation where we go through all of these details? Please, Chief Jones.
Kevin, thank you for sharing all that. It sounds very interesting. I would like to learn more. In full transparency, we have had a partnership in the past with a healthcare provider here, and we just didn't have the participation numbers that we anticipated. So because of that, I'm particularly interested in learning how you would boost that through the AI system. If you could share a little bit about that, I think now to get a better understanding, then I'd be happy to sign up for the 30 minutes.
Sure. And would you like to do that right now or at a different phone call? Because I know we're at 3 minutes, but if you have the time now, I certainly do.
Yeah, I would love to hear in a minute or two if you can, like a
Sure.
quick wrap up of that. Thank you.
The headline is a colleague of mine, two colleagues actually, Jay Levine and Angela Monaco, they're in the real estate industry in New Jersey, introduced me to this very interesting blind guy. And his actualized intelligence systems and he teaches influence at the highest level in the world in every facet that you could possibly think of. Inside and out of courtrooms, in boardrooms, in personal development stages, in athletic arenas. And what this work is all about is how do we cause yes with people? Not marketing, not pitching, hooking, closing, but instead a deeper resonance of the messaging. So we've created an entire blueprint for how this would be with outreach to police officers, literally modeled and profiled with their belief systems. So nothing generic, tailored to not just police officers, but Hudson County police officers in a deeper resonance of messaging. And in our meeting, I would go through what the system is, how it is unparalleled, and how effective it would be in, yes, causing the participation levels, but also, Chief Jones, potentially, not potentially, actually boosting morale, consistency, minimizing potential lawsuits inside, externally, and a whole litany of other things. And all of this we would be providing to you at no cost. So that's a little bit about it. And anything else I can answer for now?
No, Kevin, I think that was great. Thank you. I appreciate you being forthcoming with that information. So, yeah, I would love to get my counterpart on this, and we can sit down in a meeting with you to discuss further.
Well, thank you. And should I create that meeting with Tom, your lieutenant that created this meeting, or how should I proceed?
Yes, Tom would be the best contact. He has access to my schedule, so we'll make sure that we can all be in the room together.
Amazing. Well, thank you for that, Chief Jones, and you have a blessed day. And I look forward to speaking with you again.
Thank you. Same here, Kevin. Have a great one.
Thank you. All right, out of roll, Giselle, great job as chief. Giselle is a great police commissioner or chief.
Thank
And
you.
Giselle, how did I do in this role and conversation? Wonderful work again. How did I do as Kevin?
I thought you did great. So, fun fact, my entire family works in the healthcare sector, minus me. So, this was something that I do have some background information on. So, it was actually very interesting to hear the perspective on that. Yeah.
Well, thank you. And Giselle, how was your experience overall today on Andrea and Jay's Heart of Influence?
Oh, I cannot say good enough. It was fantastic. The energy was great. And more importantly, the people are spectacular on here. So it's always a pleasure to connect with wonderful individuals like yourselves.
Thank you. We appreciate you, Giselle, for sure. And that brings us to Kevin. So Kevin, thanks so much for being here today and for permitting me to be you. How did I do as you, Kevin? And how was your time on Jay and Andrea's Hearts of Influence, Kevin?
Well, from the heart, thank you. Sean, on point with all the issues, all the points. Very good take-home messaging for me personally, professionally. Again, this is a labor of love for me. But one of the things I do want to mention, sorry, is the AI portion of this. The AI, the artificial intelligence, I think, is so timely for us. And I think that it can be heard by many voices, many ways. And that clear, concise communication over and over again, the repetitive messaging is what the guys and the gals need. You know, when I talk about Kevin, you know, again, from the heart and all that stuff, yes. But this program is also at the hospital leadership level is going to be designed by women, for women's health as well. So everything that you said, I'm taking good notes, and we'll refer back to the cast and share with my partners in leadership.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you a ton, and wonderful having your presence here today, for sure. Thank you.
Hey, Sean, Kevin and his partner will be at Aspire with us and at the office on Friday, so you guys will be able to talk in person.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Same as Giselle and Scott.
Awesome.
And Justin and Bill, you're invited too, Steve. Everybody's
looking
You get a ticket. You get a ticket. You get a ticket.
Yeah. So Bill, let's go there. Bill, thanks for being here in that feedbacker seat. Appreciated your feedback, congruence, certainty. And Bill, how was your time today on Andrea and Jay's Heart of Influence?
Is it Bill, right?
I think Bill is analyzing risks. That's what
Yeah,
it looks
I
like.
think Yeah, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go, Scott. Scott, how was your time with us here today? Thanks so much for being the first feedbacker. Please, Scott.
It was great. I loved being part of this, hearing feedback on different people's kind of getting to yes, and it kind of opened my eyes a little bit with when you went. I oftentimes forget to ask for permission to kind of talk, and your line of questioning was very good also to open up the conversation. So definitely took some things away from that. So it was a pleasure being on here today. Thank you for having me.
Scott, wonderful work. Appreciate very, very much. And Bill.
Yep, I think Bill is back paying attention. So Bill, thank you for being here. And Bill, how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence? He's very confused. I don't know what's going on with Bill. We'll just skip Bill. Bill, thank you for being here. Not sure what's going on, but how about we go to Steve? Steve, thank you for being here. Sleeping in Lincoln's bed. That's kind of cool. Thank you for being here. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
It was fascinating. I have to tell you, the one word that kept running through my mind was the sincerity that I heard. That when you spoke to my heart, and I could identify with what you were explaining and your which direction you were trying to go to or go into, and I thought it was grasping. You really, I could not walk away from a part of your conversation midway through if I wanted to. It was impossible. It was excellent.
And Steve, I am seriously intrigued by what you shared. 8,000 people have been on the show since it started. So let's say there's 6 new folks here today. 8,000 have been here, and you were one of the most intriguing fun facts ever. So thank you for sharing it. Congratulations on the journey you've led in your life, and it was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And let's go. The man that kicked us off in the participant seat, which is definitely not easy, brought a little Sean Connery into the conversation. And so, Justin, thank you for being here. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. It was great. I think we in sales or in business, whatever, we always have to be open to be learning more. And I learned a lot from just hearing you guys talk that I think I could apply right to my own business. So yeah, this was really great.
Awesome. Well, Justin, thank you. Pleasure, and couldn't agree with you more. To this day, I still pay and invest $250,000 a year in my own growth and acceleration. So fully aligned. Thank you for that. Which brings us to the people.
It does. The people.
The people.
The people.
The people.
The people.
Andrea.
Those people.
Andrea and Jay.
And Jay.
So Andrea, thank you so much for everything you do as such a legitimately heart-centered, definitely growth-driven, integrous person committed to mastery. Andrea understands how to multiply value, create value for people, and somebody you, if you don't know her well already, you want to know. Andrea, please, your final on your Heart of Influence.
This was an amazing group of people. We've been on many shows, and the synergy here, your full-on participation is what makes this the best show out there. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can't wait to get to know you all better.
Beautiful job, Andrea. Thank you. Jay Levine, OG, Jay was in the earliest stages of all of this in the Heart of Influence and Unblinded. Jay Levine, love you, brother. Thank you for everything you do. Of course, Andrea, love you as well. Jay, your final on your Heart of Influence number 8 trillion. Yes.
Yeah. So first off, when you come into the room, it says Real Raw room number 7. Just FYI, that's fun. So that's maybe that's because it's my room. I don't know. That's what it was called a long time ago, before Bella put the heart in it. But no, I mean, listen, you know, we have these shows very often. And this 100%, like Andrea just said, I was very excited for the group of people that were here today. And you all proved it. So I hope this is not the last time. I know it won't be the last time that we speak, but I also hope that you guys get to speak to one another. That's the point of the show. You're all on a combined email, text message, connect with one another. There are incredible people in this room, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. So thank you guys for everything that you do. Thank you, Sean and Bella. Always fun. Always fun.
Yeah, thank you for that, Jay. Appreciate you enormously. And of course, that brings me to the co-host, Bella Verita. Over to you.
Yes, I want to say thank you all for being here today. Definitely connect with each other, because that is why you're here, is to build relationships with each other. And we have some gifts in the chat for you to help accelerate those relationships so you can do more together. So check out those gifts. Join us on August 28th at Aspire. And Sean, thank you.
Yes. So in final, we have gifts in gratitude for you being here. And the greatest gift is each other. Connect, talk to Andrea, talk to Jay, and each other. Second, Thursday, August 28th at Aspire, I had the privilege of speaking with David Goggins, Kevin O'Leary taking that stage, and we are bringing like 500 to 1,000 of our closest friends to the event, from Unblinded, and joining the other 2,000 people or so that'll be there for Aspire, and it's going to be a magical day. You need your people out there. This is a great place to meet your people, and if you come, the next day we have our Actualized Intelligence event on the Friday. Nothing, and I mean nothing like it in the world. Issued a press release yesterday where we're claiming to be ahead of Facebook, Microsoft, Elon Musk, all of them, and we are, with humility but factually. So in acceleration, nothing like it on the planet. And I end every show by saying this: I may be physically blind, can't see anything in front of me. In fact, Jay's father-in-law had to tell me when my daughter scored the game-winning goal to go to the state finals. But I do know this: the possibilities for acceleration sit right in front of us for our financial abundance elevating, for our duplication scaling and time freedom, and our impact overall in the world. But with all those possibilities sitting right in front of our very eyes, we all need a little unblinding. Because with everything sitting right here, Bella Verita, Jay, Andrea, we are all blind.
And just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Happy White Wednesday. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Good job, Jay.